to the channel, The Seasoned Rider. Stuff's about to get interesting. We have an auxiliary fuel tank hanging here. Just got to finish hooking it up. I think I added this inline filter a long time ago. And, you know, so it's a T for both of these inlet fuel lines. There's two, because there would be on the fuel valve on the tank. That's got to come out. This was a punch list item, actually. We just need to open this up a little bit. So our kind of larger connector will go in there about. Now, put a pan underneath all those drain tubes I put in, turn this on, and see if any fuel drains out of the drain tubes. That would mean that there would be something wrong with one of the float valves or the floats, these bowls here, and that seems unlikely, but just check that now. And then push the button, I guess. All right, I'm going to add some fuel to our Motion Pro auxiliary fuel tank here. And the first thing I'll do is turn on this fuel valve on this line. That's all it takes. God, new cans are so bad. They made cans that are guaranteed to leak. I have an exhaust fan ready to turn on, and a fire extinguisher right there. And as soon as I turn this valve on here, I'll be looking underneath the bike. I have a drip pan underneath those drain tubes. Oops, it didn't get too far. All right, quick repair on our shutoff valve for the auxiliary fuel tank. That works. And our fuel filter is filling up with fuel, which means that our float bowls are primed. They should be full. No drips coming from anywhere, including underneath out of those drain tubes, which means that the float valves and the floats are, well, so far they seem to be doing their job. I guess this is it. I got an exhaust fan, a fire extinguisher on standby. It's got oil. It's got all the stuff. I never did anything with the ignition here except plug it back in. So some things are a bit of a crapshoot, but I thought, what the heck? Let's see. There we go. Fans on, choker's on, ignition's on, power's on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to scan for any leaks. Excessive smoking, leaks out of any of the cases, and then if I start using bad words, like all of the bad words, that's a sign too. There we go. turn the choke on. Airtight seal about the same time. Put on the eye a little bit. Oh, I probably just ran out of fuel. I did, I ran out of fuel, that's why I just started like that. That was awesome. I've had this motorcycle for years. It just sounded better and smoother than it ever has. It sounded quieter. It sounded awesome. It just fired right up. Woo! Tiny little bit of heat in the heads. That's enough for the moment. Next thing I'm going to do is immediately do the carb synchronization. And see, now if I had brakes on the thing, I could take it for a ride. But do I have brakes on it? No, no brakes. Good. Thank you, everybody, for following along. Head gasket sounded. That's how this all started. I know it's the oven, it's not actually the head gasket. There's tiny bit of smoke coming out of the exhaust. Smells good stuff. Alright, next up I'm going to synchronize these carbs, and this is about taking it for a ride too. I'm alright with it. I am all right with it. I did some things since the first startup that I didn't make videos of because a little anticlimactic seeing as how it's running, but it doesn't mean I didn't want to show it off real quick. So it is detailed out. And doesn't that look nice? The front brake system is on. Also looks nice. And I've got my matching levers. That's all. I was just showing that off. You know, I was a paramedic all my life. And this is the thing that makes me wake up screaming at night. My wife's like, honey, what's the matter? I go, I can't believe I punched that on. Good enough. Back in service for another rotation. So I'm going to start this for the third time. And while it warms up, because it needs to be warm to do the carb synchronization, I'm going to do a quick timing check. And then I'm also going to put it in gear. Just want to hear this back wheel spin and make sure this clutch is reasonably in adjustment. And that'll give it time to warm up. It needs to be nice and warm to sync the carbs, and then I'm going to sync the carbs. I have a concern for anybody who's following closely. You might have noticed that there was a little white smoke coming out of this right side exhaust. I don't know. I won't know anything until we take it for a ride, but yeah, it's been on my mind. Try not to worry about it too much. So that's what we're going to do right now. I was about to jump right in here and check the timing, and then I realized I don't know how to check the timing. Nope. Nope. The bike could be ready for a test ride in an hour, but not the roads. These roads aren't ready. Looks like I got plenty of time to get this tuned and dialed in and adjusted and fixed up just right for our first test ride. As far as first startups go, that was pretty awesome. That was my best ever. Thanks for subscribing. Pass it on to the motorcyclist in your family. Hey, have a great day.